Alright everyone, please turn to page 420 of your textbooks. This part will be on the exam, so it's very important we get this down pat.
How you getting on with the article?
I'm finding it pretty alright.
Yeah, I'm stuck on something real quick.
You right there, Kobe? How you finding the way?
Yeah, I'm just stuck on something at the moment.
Alright, what's wrong with it?
I don't know how to actually make everything work, right?
Oh, the program itself?
Yeah.
Alright, so you've got the header. You've got the header up.
Can you please repeat this to me?
Alright, so you got the dystopia definition down, that's good.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is to expand on it a bit, talk about it.
Facts with Phil, scene 1, take 1.
Whoa, let's do this!
Take 19.
Hi, welcome to Fat Facts with... What's my name?
Go!
98.
What's my line?
Welcome to Fat Facts with Phil, and today
We're going to provide the juiciest facts about 21st century learning. Let's get right into it. So, 21st century learning is a new and improved way of learning. And at St. Peter's, we're trying to implement this into our current learning techniques. 21st century learning implements the 4 C's: creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. All 4 essential to our future. This type of learning is more student-focused. We focus on all the needs of all the students. When this is implemented, we'll be much more focused on technology. Not only will the learning resources of students be expanded, but it'll prepare us for the future where more computer-oriented jobs are available.
Quick facts!
Factory model school and factory model education are terms describing both a style of learning and of educational facilities. The educational style or pedagogy first emerged in Europe in the late 18th century, and then in North America in the mid-19th century.
This style of pedagogy, pedagogy is still used in many classrooms today. The goal of 21st century learning is to eliminate this style of learning. And with the rapidly changing workforce, we need to change our style of learning. We will go from remembering and repeating to locating, evaluating, and doing this in an effective manner.
Hi everyone, today we're going to be interviewing students and asking their opinions on 21st century learning.
So Riley, do you like learning independently or dependently?
I feel like you can't have one without the other. So you need the teachers, but then you also need yourself. Like you need to teach yourself, but you also need the teachers to teach you the coursework.
Yeah. And what techniques do your teachers use that you like the most and help you the most?
I think feedback is one of the most important things. Like without feedback from teachers, you don't know how well you're doing. If you're going good, if you're going bad, I feel like teachers need to become more of our learning with us too.
In the classroom, I personally prefer to be able to choose my own options with my learning and assessments. It gives me the ability to re-enhance my own learning so that I can find a learning topic that fits my mindset and so that I can learn in a better capacity.
Talking to a class, like a group of people, I think is very helpful for the main coursework and introducing a new topic. So then once you've learnt all that, the one-on-one teaching becomes really helpful, so to go over things that you may not have understood previously when the teacher was explaining it to the whole class.
As a student, when you've accomplished something you couldn't accomplish before, you feel a sense of ownership and you feel proud of what you've done. So when a teacher's talking at you instead of with you, you feel like you don't really understand what they're talking about, but when they're right next to you and they're going through the activity or solving the problem you're solving with you, you feel like you could do it again, but on your own, or do another one on your own without anyone's help. But when the teacher's talking at you, you don't feel like, you know, you could turn to them for help, and you don't feel like they'll judge you, you know. And so when you feel that sense of ownership and you feel proud of what you've achieved, you sort of strive to go higher and you exceed yourself in ways you wouldn't think you imagine.
What is 21st century learning to you?
21st century learning to me is all about laptops, technology, getting down with the society we're in, modern society we're in now.
What is the easiest way to engage students using technology?
As you guys all know, because you've had you all in my classes, I do use Kahoot to engage students in my class. We use Kahoot at the start of every lesson. Instead of me asking you boring questions and you having to answer it back, we make a game out of it. And if I say at the end of the term or at the end of the topic, there's a winner for whoever gets the most correct, somehow in your DNA it just changes you and you all get really excited about things. So I think if you make it into a game where someone can win, it makes it more fun for students.
How are you using 21st century learning technologies in your classroom?
Well, for me, it's about three things. It's about working smart, not hard. It's about collaboration. And it's also about doing something good for the environment. I teach classes to students where they're away quite a lot, and I've also got a cross-campus class that I teach via web conference. For me, Microsoft OneNote does a great job helping me with all of this. Students can contribute their notes in real time. It keeps a log for the students throughout the semester, and it's easy to access from lots of different places. You add that with the fact that I'm teaching via web conference, and it's just like being in two places at once.
21st century learning allows students to be on task, on time, and online. As society evolves, our schools must evolve with it. If we want students to be ready for the outside world, St. Peter's must adapt.